I'm going to begin with a poem. This poem is called Penguin Transitions. Silver dimples, restless blue, oceans heaving, darkness through. Monstrous power, but fickle whim. Best sing praises, swells and hymn. Does anyone here love penguins? Tell me about it. Yeah, they have a superpower. It's as if they can fly in water, upwards of 25 miles per hour, up to 1,000 feet deep, and nearly 50 miles per day. All told, over the past century, African penguin populations have plummeted, dropping from around 1 million breeding pairs in the early 1900s to less than 10,000 in 2023. As you can see, projected out, we could anticipate potential extinction within the next 10 to 25 years. African penguins have been listed as endangered on the International Union for Conservation of Nature's Red List of Threatened Species since 2010. So, the news is not good. In response, however, the Association of Zoos and Aquariums has developed the African Penguin Species Survival Plan. This is the goal of the SSP, Species Survival Plan, is to maintain a genetically diverse and self-sustaining ex situ South African penguin population. This is done by carefully managing and breeding individuals within the captive population with the goals, obviously, of preserving the species, but also conducting research, educating the public, and potentially reintroducing the species into the wild. Keywords here: in the program's goal are self-sustaining, meaning that they're healthy and reproducing, and genetically diverse. That's where my interest as an immunogeneticist comes in. The allelic variation is MHC, we call MHC polymorphism. MHC stands for major histocompatibility complex. This is an MHC protein, which is encoded by a gene located somewhere on one of those chromosomes. You're looking at a ribbon diagram which illustrates the alpha carbon backbone of the protein, showing the way the amino acids within the protein are oriented with respect to one another in three-dimensional space. And I think you can see how these helical regions of the protein together, we would call this a beta sheet region, this flat region down at the bottom, forms a kind of groove. It's almost like a hand, palm on an arm, and it's holding something. Why do I make this analogy? Well, like MHC molecules, they have complicated shapes. There's sort of a groove structure here that's containing something important here, a river, just like the MHC is containing a peptide. We have 27 from Boulders Bay, 27 from Betty's Beach, 115 from Dyer Island, 97 from Dassin Island, and 29 from Robben Island, which is the island where Nelson Mandela was in prison. And then we have the penguins from the Maryland Zoo and the Mystic Aquarium, which are part of the Species Survival Plan. I want to ask you, what do you see here? What do you notice in this image? So here are members of our species survival plan population, and each one of these penguins has a different MHC genotype, and most of them are heterozygous. So good for them. They're in good shape. As a group, also, not everybody has all of them, right? They're distributed, but they're as individuals and as a population in good shape. Hang on, folks. We have ended the harvesting for meat and oil. We've ended the egg and guano collection. Things can get better. We have to push on the arc.
On the arc.
Push on the arc. So there's lots of work to be done. So yeah, let's do it. Thank you very much.